Hi all again, right, my little blog now. Now at this stage I'm actually going to finish off the collar. So in real bespoke tailoring we actually draw this in by hand with kind of like a ladder stitch. So it's butted together and then it's drawn in by hand with very, very fine little stitches, you can barely see them. No, because these are not machined at all. Some tailors may machine them, but most bespoke tailors will do this method. So, and I'm working on this not very good fabric. It's not too stable, even though it's a tweed fabric, it's very spongy, and it's what we call loose weave. So that even the loose weave, because it's not tightly woven, even because you have to try and get to the edge of each side, and just fractionally go under the edge. But because this is a loose weave, it's very difficult to go on right to the edge. So I have to, the bite, what they call a bite, how much you take. So I've got to take a very fractionally more of a bite than I would usually do. So it's like being a surgeon, you just have to be very, very careful and just take your time. Can you see that now? It's drawing it in. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm just going to the edge of the other side where I've stitched through, right opposite, and right on the edge. Then I come up on the other side underneath, just a fraction, just forward of it, and I bring it and it closes. See, it's drawn it in. And once that's all pressed, you won't be able to see that stitch at all. Go underneath, go right to the edge, but because this is very loosely woven, it's a loose weave. It's very difficult. It can be done, but I have to just take my time. So just go right directly underneath again, right on the edge, and go underneath on the other side. Just fractionally come up near the edge, and there we have it. Take some of this basting out. It's a bit too close. I had to baste it close to the edge because it was gaping open. So see, it's drawn in. Can you see that's all? It's all drawn in now. So that's what I'm going to do. So just go near the edge again, come up on the other side, very fractionally near the edge, and then it draws it in. There we go. So I'm going to be doing this all the way. As I said, I don't want to bore you again. I'm sure some of you are fascinated. So that is going to go right along what we call a gauge line. It's going to go right to the other side, and it's going to continue right up there. And the way I do my collars, the collar actually sits over the lining. So this is going to be hand stitched in. A lot of bespoke tailors will put the lining on top, which I think looks a little bit ugly. Some tailors will debate it's not, but from the way I've been taught, I put my collar on top. So it's going to, I'll be doing like fine stitches on there as well. Then I'm going to get to the other side and I'm going to do the other gauge line as well. So I will get back to you on the completion of this jacket, and I'll say ciao for now.